Yemma knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
わっいけませんいけませんって
紅茶はお好きかパラキルスとなら何だって好きよ
A.B.A. versus Testament. Duel 1. Let's rock!
I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm not sure Duffy is actually there. I'm not sure they anticipate having color there, but like I might as well while I'm waiting for the dance to set. Color vibe. You are here. Awesome. Am I I'm live? Sick. Professionalism. I'm not even a fake professional though. They don't pay me for this, so I don't have to be professional. Okay. I'll talk like people can hear me then, instead of just kind of doing it just to do it. It's been a very long time since I've seen the test. I think it's been since Yemma cruelly abandoned everyone's favorite Halloween-themed MB, which is tight competition. There are a lot of those, which is fair. It's fair. Since there's been a test in the brackets, fun. I'm excited for that. And this person is 101 Emma. Wait, hold on. They're cooking. They're cooking for real and not for fake. Real shit? I do not see. Alright. For the Grand Reaper versus the forces the burst. It's Grand Reaper, right? Ground Skull forces the burst out of Yemma. Able to get a little bit of offense, but not able to get herself into Jealous Rage. Gets burst out to full screen. Jealous Rage is at full screen. The classic high risk, high reward play. Usually a little bit more risk than reward, as we're seeing here, because if they manage to wall you out at all, you're just bleeding so much of your win condition, not winning. But Yemma, the last pixel of Jealous Rage, she managed to shift out, so she gets her yearly bonus, and that's enough. This character, man. This fucking character. It's very, you know, a pixel in a dream kind of a situation in A.B.A land. And we pull it up 1-1. It is now 1-1. The key is reaching as much space as the second. I understand that non-Jealous Rage A.B.A is slower, but like the key is like contesting the scythe in terms of range. We get we take the burst. We do not bait the burst, but we do take the burst. So the burst is unusable. Stay in state is, I guess, over. And now A.B.A simply goes in. We go in now. I'm not gonna lie to you, the situation is dire. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's not looking good for totallykroad. We get a little bit of space. We get burst back in the corner, but we bleed out all the Jealous Rage, and then the anti-air gets us. There was a little bit of light there, but not quite enough. Just a little bit too little health to make the comeback. We try to keep A.B.A out. That is the most important thing. Keep A.B.A from getting in. The punish, the side switch, okay. I like taking the corner there. Ooh. Could use some far slash, however. That's kind of thing, right? Is you need to, you know, keep A.B.A locked down, right? So getting that side switch was very valuable because it presented an opportunity. Yeah, just jumps over the. Unfortunately, like that angle for the heart was not a great heart angle. Because of the range Yemma was at, there were a lot of air dashes in which it just went over the trajectory of the bird as it dove directly into the ground. This is what you want to see low. You want to see low to no Jealous Rage and A.B.A at full stream. I get teleporting in because, you know, the schmixture. You want to put them in the blender naturally. This is a natural thing to want to do. However, consider that when she's got like no Jealous Rage to spend, so she definitely can't afford to spend it getting in. And she's not in it, she just kind of has to like painstakingly claw her way across the screen, and you're fucking testament. I think giving up that position is not a great idea. Getting back into it there and just sitting there, like, all right, this is my win con, right? This is not a fighting game. This is a meter management game. This is resource management. Who can manage A.B.A.'s rage gauge better, A.B.A or the other person? Just a little bit too late there. She went for like the the white room correct optimal setup there, but just barely not enough time. Testament escapes, and now spinning the rage gauge to get in. It's an understandable idea. I would not call it wrong. Donzai finds the one situation where it's not good. Yo, we PRC, we remain safe. Okay, but no punish either way, and this should be enough for Yemma to close it out. This is a good set. This is dare I say a high quality set. Because there's another Jacko here. I didn't know that was legal. I didn't know there was allowed to be more than one Jacko, just in general. Canada has their government-issued Jacko, or had. I don't know if Adventure still plays. In the United States, we got our government-issued Jacko, which is me, back. We are going to lose our government-issued Jacko again when I switch to Dizzy, but you know how it is. But two Jacko players in the same place, that's crazy. That's just crazy. It's rarely seen. You want... That, I think, is better. I mean... I think you want its... I'm trying to think about like the bird angles. Obviously, you can preserve the bird as an anti-air projectile. You can also have air skull or up skull or whatever you want to call it to be an anti-air projectile, of course. And you can use the bird to go across the full screen. So I think like a ground skull place does give you the most options there. It was a little bit too close that time that Yemma jumped over it. I think if it's farther away, I think it's a better angle for it to cover. We get stay in state, we pop the stay in state. Yo, the parries to build up the rage gauge, very important. Very important right now, because look at what is being done. Look at the actions unfolding on screen. Very important to use the block that generates you jelly, because you need to be fucking swimming in Jealous Rage so that you have enough to spend it running in, right? You can't spend all of it running. You need to have enough to go in and then go in once you're in, you know? I phrase that the most unclear possible way. The parry tech is important, because the neutral situation is dire when you're not in Jealous Rage, but the pressure situation is also dire, or at least very suboptimal when you're not in Jealous Rage. And most characters have to at least, like, kinda fight you. Whereas Testament just throws fucking the ghosts of Christmas, Halloween, the past, present, and future at you. Did I say the ghosts of Christmas, Halloween? The ghosts of Halloween, past, present, and future at you. You have motherfuckers from All Hallows Eve in like the year 1100 showing up to throw hands on Themstomith's behalf. How are there so many whiffs right now? Y'all are whiffing this shit? You have the biggest some of the biggest normals in the game and you're whiffing this shit? What the hell? Also, I think they might be playing crawl, which is peak. It might not be. No, I don't think it's crawl. Never mind. I retract that. It isn't crawl. It's 2-2? It do be 2-2, though. You know, I do think there is a value to someone finally actually demonstrating the weaknesses in A.B.A.'s game plan on stream. Because for so long, you know, the person who wins the weekly bracket every week was the one playing A.B.A. So it was kind of hard to show that, because most people would kind of, even really good people would kind of, you know, finding the well is a difficult proposition for everyone. Let me just say that. But so, you know, with like a zoner character, like a neutral focused, I'm gonna keep you the fuck away from me character, playing to their outs, playing to their win con, you know, it's good. And it's teaching me that I may be a little bit guilty of overhyping the strength of A.B.A. a little bit. The mid-tier placement might be a little bit more correct than I may have portrayed it as. Because you can see when two very good players, these people are both playing very well. However, Yemma's pronouns do not rhyme, and I consider that a disadvantage. We have to consider the advantage, the boost that totallykroad gets from the rhyming pronouns. It goes hard. It does. Let me be clear that I am not unironic. I am not ironically in support of this. I'm being legit. That kind of goes hard. Okay, A.B.A. in. Very low rage gauge, but pressure without being in Jealous Rage is a lot better than neutral without being in Jealous Rage, especially given that we're going against Testament, right? Testament holding space now, keeping at that kind of like scythe distance. The B-hop with not the B-hops, but like it's not a dive kick. She's playing fucking pole vault. The pole vault kick. You gotta love that unpredictable movement, right? Especially when you're not that fast, just moving in a way they don't see coming. The dividends that it pays.